Before we jump into the installation, let me tell you why AutoDock matters. AutoDock is a free open source software developed by Scripps Research Institute. It predicts how a ligand or a target drug candidate is going to bind a protein target with a known 3D architecture. Think of it like you have a lock, which in this case is a protein, and it is going to bind to several keys, which is the potential drug candidates or the ligand molecules. So this AutoDock is going to analyze all those keys and find the best key which fits suitably within the lock. So this whole process is carried out by AutoDock through the determination of binding energy in terms of kilocalories per mole. Now to run AutoDock, we actually need 4 softwares. First is the AutoDock itself with the latest version, that is 4.2.6. This is the main docking engine. Second is the MGL Tools, which is the graphic user interface where you will prepare your protein and ligand. Third is the OpenBabel, which converts the chemical file type, for example the SDF, into the PDB file types. This process is highly critical because AutoDock recognizes only specific file types. The fourth one is PyMOL, which is the visualization software, and herein you are going to see the actual docking process within a 3D framework. So in this video, we are going to install all these 4 softwares on one-on-one basis. Now let's begin the installation of AutoDock first, and that will be followed by the installation of MGL Tools. One thing which I would like to mention at first hand is that all these softwares must be downloaded into the same folder. In the first step, we are first going to download the AutoDock into our folder. So for this, open your browser window and type AutoDock space downloads. Once you hit the enter button, you will see various options as you can see on your screen. And from that, you need to select the very first option, that is autodock.scripts.edu, and basically click on the link there. You will see another window opening here, and you need to basically download the AutoDock installer. Since we are going to install AutoDock into the Ubuntu, so I'm going to select the Linux 64-bit installer. That's the very first option here. Within a few seconds, this AutoDock will be installed into your C drive or the download folder. I'm going to move this AutoDock installer into my D drive. So as you can see here on your screen, that I have now downloaded the AutoDock installer and also moved that installer into my D drive. Now I'm going to open my Ubuntu and I'm going to move to that particular folder. So as you can see here, I've opened my terminal and I basically typed the ls button, which will list the folder contents after moving to the folder that is AutoDock underscore learning. And herein you can see my AutoDock installer is present there. This is basically a tar file, means it is a compressed file. So I need to first unzip this file. So I'm going to type the command tar space dash xvf, and once I type this, then I'm going to copy paste my file name and paste it, copy the file name and paste it here right after the xvf, and then hit the enter button. Once I hit the enter button, I will get 2 files into another subfolder within this AutoDock underscore learning. The first folder contains the AutoDock 4, which is the main docking file, and the second one is the AutoGrid 4. This is going to map the grids during the docking process. You can basically consider both these files as the heart of the docking process. In the next step, we are going to install these MGL tool files. So again, we are going to move to our browser window. So now I am going to again open my browser window and type MGL Tools. Once you hit the enter button, you will see various options. Select the very first page, means click on the very first page, that is ccb.scripts.edu, and once you open this, you will see another page opening up from the scripts.edu website. Herein, scrolling down, you will see two options, that is for the MGL tools. One is MGL tools GUI. Of course, this MGL tools is the graphic user interface. So I'm going to select this very first option and click on this link. So this installer is around 100 MB, and within a 1 to 2 minutes your MGL tool installer will be downloaded into your C drive within the download folders. I have now moved my MGL tools installer to my D drive within the AutoDock underscore learning folder. So again, I'm going to move to the terminal. So as you can see here, I have again opened my terminal, and again I am going to type the ls command. This MGL tool installer is basically a shell script file to basically unzip, or to rather install the various components of this tool. I need to run a shell script command. This command is very simple. So I need to type chmod space followed by plus sign, then I need to type x, then again space, and then just copy paste your file name. Make sure that there aren't any inappropriate spaces within the command. After you type chmod space plus x, give one space and just type the file name and then hit the enter button. So since this is a shell script command, after this chmod plus x command, you need to type dot followed by forward slash. Again, just type your file name as you can see on your screen. Make sure there aren't any inappropriate spaces. Then hit the enter button. So you will get a prompt on your screen. This will install MGL tools on your computer. Continue. N for no, Y for yes. Of course, type Y for yes. Hit the enter button. Then again a prompt appears on your screen. It says, where do you want to install MGL tools? Home, DKD, lab, or MGL tools. Of course, I need to basically specify my folder. So what I am going to do is I'm going to basically copy paste my folder name, and once I copy paste it here, I'll hit the enter button. It is going to install this MGL tools. As you can see, to verify this, I'm going to hit the type the ls command. Once I hit the enter button, and you will see a new file appears on my screen, that is mgl tools underscore x underscore 86 underscore 64, and this file is having extension .tar.gz, which means it is a compressed file. I need to uncompress these components of this file. So I'm going to type tar space dash xvf followed by this file name. I will just copy paste it here, then I will hit the enter button, and you can see within a few seconds all the components of my MGL tools are now installed. Again, I'm going to hit the ls command, and you can see this is the folder MGL tools. So I'm going to type cd copy paste the folder name here, MGL tools, hit the enter button, then I'm going to type ls, and you can see here we do have an installer with a shell script command. So again, I'm going to run this command chmod space plus x, and then I'm going to again have a space, then we need to type this file name install.sh, and continue with the command dot forward slash followed by the file name install.sh. Hit the enter button. You can see on your screen all the components are now being installed within your system. It will take a few minutes. So now you can see here very clearly that our installation process has been finished. I'm going to type this command ls. You can see various packages. Now before proceeding further, we need to establish 100% that our MGL tools installation is completely successful or not. Moving forward without this verification can be troublesome. So we are going to type some commands and look into all the folders which will help us in verification of this installation process. Again, we are going to look into this MGL tools folder, type the ls command, Then we are going to move to the MGL Tools packages, this folder, ls, and then move to the CD AutoDock Tools. Again, press enter, then again in the next line, hit the ls command. You can see that various file types with extension .dat and .py means Python files are present, which confirm or verify that our installation has been successful. Again, we are going to move to another subfolder here, that is utilities 24, to further verify installation is successful or not. I am going to type ls command and hit the enter button. You can see various Python files within this subfolder, which basically establish that our installation has been successful. However, to establish 100% that our installation has been successful or not, type the command as you can see on your screen. This command will give you all the prompts related to the help if required during the processing of this MGL tools. And you can see the various help prompts or commands and their descriptions now appear on our screen. Appearance of all these help commands, they establish that our installation is now 100% successful. So now, since we have now installed both AutoDock and MGL tools, it is now time to install the OpenBabel. For this, we are first going to check whether OpenBabel is installed within our system or not. For this, I'm going to type OpenBabel space -v, hit the enter. Prompt says OpenBabel command not found. It means that OpenBabel is already not installed within our system. So now we are going to type the command sudo space apt update and the system is updated. Now I'm going to basically ask to install sudo apt install open OpenBabel, and I get a prompt that do you want to continue. I'm going to type Y for yes, hit the enter button, and within a few seconds the OpenBabel will be installed within our system. So now we are basically going to verify the installation, whether this OpenBabel installation is successful or not. So I'm going to type OBABEL space --VERSION version. It says the version number is 3.1.1, which dates back to February 7, 2022, which means that OpenBabel installation is successful. Moving forward, now in the fourth step, we are going to install PyMOL into our computer system. So that installation is also fairly very simple and straightforward. So for installing PyMOL, I'm going to type the command conda space install -c means for channel, conda -force PyMOL -open source. So since I am basically using a conda environment, I'm going to use this command conda space install c conda -force space PyMOL -open -source. Hit the enter button, and it is going to install PyMOL using this command within a few minutes, and the installation will take 1 to 2 minutes depending upon your system. So it is asking me a prompt, proceed, yes or no. I'm going to press type Y and hit the enter button. So you can see this installation process is now finished. I'm going to type PyMOL space --version, and it is saying 3.1.0, which verifies that my installation is successful. So once all these four softwares are now successfully installed, we are finally going to check the PyMOL version here, and we are going to type PyMOL space --version. It will give you the exact version of the PyMOL which has been now installed on our system. In the next step, we are going to check our AutoDock tools. So we are going to type which AutoDock 4, and it will give us the location of the AutoDock 4 which has been installed into our PC. Next, we are also going to run which AutoGrid 4. We are going to type this command, hit the enter button, and it will give us the location of AutoGrid. So finally, we are going to run the command ADT, and you can see here the the workspace or the graphic user interface for the AutoDock 4 is now clearly visible and running. If you happen to run into just any sort of error during all this installation or configuration of this software, do let me know in the comment box. I will help you troubleshoot. Fine. Once this AutoDock tools is open, this window is opened, we are now going to analyze this whether this whole thing is processing smoothly or not. For this, go to this file option, scroll down this box and hit on the preferences option. Then click on the set option. You will get a drop down menu here. Click on the set option here, and from here go to your startup directory. It will show you what is your startup directory. I have already configured mine, and then click on the set button, and then click on this make default. Once you have done this, click on the cross option or close this window, and finally move to this analyze option here given here, and another drop down menu will open. Click on the docking option. Another drop down menu will open here. Click on the open option given right at the top, and you will see another new window opens. If all this process goes on smoothly, it means your AutoDock installation has been thoroughly successful. We can now close this. Another prompt will appear here. Do you wish to quit? I'll just click on the quit, and I can now close this option. Fine. So to summarize, we installed four softwares sequentially. First was AutoDock 4.2.6, second was MGL Tools, third was OpenBabel, and fourth one was PyMOL. All these four softwares combined together, work together in a coherent manner to provide us a smooth docking of your target molecules or your drug molecules with the protein targets. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button, and do not forget to subscribe to Bioenigma Uncovered. In the next video, we are going to begin the actual docking process by downloading the structure of a protein from a PDB database, and then we are going to remove the water molecules and further do the downstream processing involving the docking process. I'll see you in next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.